But first, we start with Tom Dempsey to break down the important issues and the presidential candidates who are gaining the most attention. Tom.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, fresh off the debt ceiling deal and with more candidates entering the presidential race this morning, brand new exclusive polling from NewsNation and Decision Desk HQ really gives us a glimpse into the minds of voters, specifically what issue remains at the top of mind of voters and how many might consider voting for a third-party candidate in the next presidential election. With the 2024 presidential race continuing to gain attention, this morning, new polling from NewsNation and Decision Desk HQ shows how voters feel about the candidates and current state of the country. As President Joe Biden fights for re-election, the poll of 1,000 registered voters found 47% somewhat or strongly approve of his performance. With the possible rematch looming between President Biden and former President Donald Trump, almost half of those polled said they would be somewhat or very likely to consider voting for a third-party candidate. As many Americans continue to see high prices at grocery stores and other businesses, the poll also showed 93% of those who responded reported feeling somewhat or very concerned about inflation. And when asked about the biggest problem facing the country, over half pointed to the issue, while 19% said crime, 18% said immigration, and 8% said unemployment. Now, with the first presidential primary still months away, President Biden and other candidates will need to convince voters of better times ahead, with the poll finding 71% of those who responded believing the country to be on the wrong track. Also of note, too, that back in October of last year, just before the midterm elections, NewsNation and Decision Desk HQ polling showed an overwhelming majority of people who responded to the polling showing that they were concerned about inflation, while the top three issues in October of last year came in at inflation, crime, and COVID, showing how things can change slightly in a few months, guys.
All right, Tom, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.